John here. I am in Long Beach, California with my boy Tim from Breaking the Shell. You see that? We're on the freaking Queen Mary. That's right, we're doing an overnight challenge right here on the Queen Mary, and we're bringing it to you right now, guys. This is gonna be epic. We have virtually this entire ship to ourselves, and this is gonna be great. So let's do it. Follow us. Okay, we are up here on the top deck. As you see the beautiful city backdrop, and you look at these big smokestacks. If we step over to the side, you can see the rest of them here. Peeking out from behind, there's two, and then there's three right here. Just look how massive this is. I'm standing here right by it. This thing is absolutely enormous. And all the cabling that keeps this together. This is a beautiful ship, guys. I'm so excited to bring this to you. Now, just in case you're not very familiar with the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary was commissioned and set sail in 1936 and was a luxury cruise liner, much like the RMS Titanic or the Lusitania, those ships like that. Now, when World War II hit, this ship was put into service and was used during World War II to transport soldiers. So for many years, this ship was used for that during the World War II. Afterwards, it was reconverted back to a luxury liner and served for many more years, and finally it was retired. But it was saved from the scrap yards, guys, and it was bought and put here in Long Beach, California, and made into a hotel. You can actually come here and stay the night yourself. And we got lucky. We got here on a dead night, and we got a lot of ship to ourselves. Now, there are areas we're not supposed to go to, but why would we be doing this if we weren't going to try to access some of those areas? Let's see what we can do, guys. Lots of deaths happen on here. So much other crazy stuff, and I will tell you as we go along, so let's go on. A lot of famous people have been on this ship, from Winston Churchill to even the Three Stooges have been on this ship. Look at that. Golly, this thing's so massive. We'll walk on here to the stern first and show you that. This is wild. Look at this old equipment. As we're walking through here, you can see the lifeboats here. And we'll try to get up above them a little bit later. As you can see, and this ship actually had enough lifeboats for all of its passengers, unlike its predecessor. It even had a European style telephone booth. It's hard to see, but it's really cool. No phone in it anymore. Right here's one of the restricted areas, guys. What is in there? What do you see? Check out this back portion of the ship. It's quite majestic. Now, I know these massive pipes coming out are for some sort of ventilation, but I was always fascinated with how these, wow, it's kind of warm air coming out. Kind of smells like marijuana, to be honest with you. But I was always fascinated with these big pipes for some reason. I don't know why. Let's look at this deck here. We got something very interesting over here. It's like a little, maybe where they have weddings and stuff. I know they have weddings on this boat. That's what it looks like, a little wedding ceremony thing. It's a really neat little gazebo here. Missing part of the roof, but it'd be a really neat spot to have a wedding, that's for sure. You can see out into the Pacific Ocean here. You got Los Angeles and all of its glory over there. Now back here on the stern, but the floors feel very weak and unnerving. So it's a little nervous walking on this. Don't know, we just kind of went down some stairs. I don't know if we're really supposed to be back here or not. But we're here. So let's check it out. I can't help but look at this and think of the scene on Titanic where Rose was going to jump. Oh boy, that's a weak spot. It is a long way down. Now this is one of the areas that we're not allowed. And we've checked the doors, they're all locked. So unfortunately we can't go in there, but we can get good footage in it. All these areas over here is closed off. Unfortunately. This section right here is really cool. I just want to show you all this ornate woodwork here. It goes all the way across the ceiling and back down. Really beautiful. Here's an old photograph of the Queen Mary in port during World War II service. It was already painted that military gray. Here is the original bell for the Queen Mary. It's really cool. Here's a set of historic steps. Just imagine who has walked up and down these steps. Let's look at the woodwork here. Like I said, I was going to get you a view inside this boat. Had the handles there, they would move back and forth to turn the propeller to make it actually move. It's wild. There's another one up ahead. They have turned the lights off on the masts, and a lot of stuff's been shut down now for the night. So far, this is the furthest point we could get up. There's these windows. I'll show y'all something crazy up here. This is creepy. Look at this. This window, the curtains are like still so tethered and old. They look original. It makes me wonder if that's a room. I mean, if you look at the handle, it's dirty. Look at this handle here. Makes me wonder if this thing will even open. No, it's locked. Makes me wonder why that's sealed off. So here's the bow of the ship. If you look right here, there's a cannon. Now, a story about this ship, about what happened here at the front. When it was in service during World War II, it actually was being towed by another boat. When in tow, it got loose and ran through another boat and literally cut it in half, killing, I think only 90 people survived out of over 330. Now, 46 of the ones brought on board died on this boat. So lots of tragedy here. I'm gonna show you a couple cool spots here coming up where there's known hauntings and even a room that is completely sealed off to the public. We're gonna go to that area. So many scary things here. So, you know, keep your earbuds in, turn it up. We are gonna do a separate 3 a.m. challenge here, so look forward to that. But we are gonna show you the spots on this video. 3 a.m. challenge, we're gonna do a little more paranormal investigating. So let's continue on. Let's get inside the boat and go check it out. How about that? All right, we're gonna go down these stairs here and see where they lead us. Now we're at the main atrium here. These are some original elevators I believe you can still use. Now here's where a lot of the shops are in the main area. Now of course a lot of them's closed right now. Check this gingerbread house and lighthouse, it's still here. This is absolutely crazy. Look at that. I'm glad this is still up for Christmas. There's a tent. This is pretty through here. And if you look over here, you got a lot of cool, like some of the vintage luggage that would have been on the boat. stuff like that. It's really cool. Oh, look at this little doggy. Oh, this is a really cool area. We're down on the main deck. Tickets, bureau. So this is a window. You come up and get tickets for maybe excursions. Come back this way, I do believe, is some of the first class cabins. We'll walk back here and just kind of take a look. Look at the creepy hallway. Remember, if you see anything, guys, let me know. Yeah, there's some of the rooms right there. Walk through here and be quiet just in case anybody is staying in one of these. Check these staircases out here. It's really wild. Where's that music coming from? There's no speakers.
I don't know where that's coming from.
I hear music. Y'all hear that? Comment down below if you hear that. Stopped when we came up here. There's a piano up here. We have hunted all over for the source of that music and cannot find it whatsoever. It just stopped since we got up here. And there's, now check out this old school elevator. Had like a retractable door. Now this wood staircase is really nice. We're up here. This is one of the areas that is off limits, but you can see through the window. It's the library. It's supposed to be really haunted. I think this is where they kept some of the people who passed away. We have found ourselves on our deck. I don't know what's in here. It's just a little room. Mm-hmm. Look at these safes, guys. These are cool. I don't think, no, can't open it. These are real old vintage safes for the ship here. All right, we've hit a dead end here. I don't know if we're supposed to be down here or not. So let's go back up and down. Okay, we're right outside of a room numbered 340. And what happened here, there was a crew member that was taken here and brutally murdered. Now, there's been so much paranormal activity in this room, from people's blankets getting ripped off of them, people getting touched. Just so many things happening that they actually closed the room off and they have actually screwed the door shut. That's how bad all this has been. We're right here by it, and I'm gonna show it to you guys real quick. You can see they have sealed this door off. People's tried to get in. As you can see, oh, I'm blurring up bad. There's screws in here. Scary. We are definitely probably both gonna hit this up on the 3 a.m. challenge. Thought I heard something whisper behind me. Y'all comment down below if you heard that. That was weird. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go on and show you some more spots, guys. Okay, guys, we're walking down the B deck. And in room 474, something horrible happened. A father went nuts and strangled his wife and his young daughter. And he wound up shooting his own older daughter and then shooting himself in that room. I think the room is still in use. We're gonna go show you where that's at. It's just right down the hall. Just look how creepy these hallways are. So creepy. Now, just around this corner is room 474. I don't know if anybody stays in this room anymore or not, but that's the room. Now, I wonder if the people that stay in there, oh, somebody just got off. I wonder if the people staying in there knows what happened. There's still somebody staying in there. They just coughed. I hope somebody's staying in there.
I wonder if they know what happened in there.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, guys, I did some research and I did some studying into this. There used to be a second-class pool here on this ship, and it is behind the walls right here. But see, in the 60s, they had to put in fire hoses and sprinklers throughout the ship. So they got rid of the second-class pool, converted it to like their sprinkler system. I'm gonna show you something real neat. If you look at the walls, look at the grain of the wood and how this wood's made. Now, real similar to all the other wood, but if you walk out here and look at the original, it's different. See, it's a different grain. It's a different style of wood. You can look down the hallways and tell. You turn and look at this. This is all was filled in and added on later. You can even tell by the door frame. It's just all different. Even the door is different than the rest. And this is where they added these walls in, where the old pool used to be. And it is not here anymore. Okay, guys, in addition to the second-class pool, before it was removed a long time ago, there's a little girl named Jackie. She couldn't have been more than 10 years old. She drowned in the pool. Now, this whole deck and area, there's been sightings of this little girl, her giggling, laughing, saying cute little things. Now, Tim earlier saw a shadow. I didn't see it, he saw it. He said, I just saw a shadow right there. I ran around the corner, nothing was there, nor could have been there. So that was, we didn't document that, we wasn't filming, we was just walking around at the time. So when we do our 3 a.m., we're gonna do a lot more investigating in this area for little Jackie. So look forward to that, guys. Okay, guys, we've made it to our deck, and right in front of me is the famous first class pool. Now it looks like they've put water back in the pool. You can see it, it does, it's full of water. We can't get in here, unfortunately, guys. This really sucks. We're looking around to see if there's another way in. But we're gonna try. Unfortunately, this door is locked up tight. Now, the story with this pool is that there's like a group of ladies that you see in there in period attire from the 30s, hanging out, sitting around. So that's the story that goes on there, and it's one of the biggest hot spots here on the ship is this pool area. So we're gonna come back 3 a.m., check it out, and see what happens. Okay, now they say down this hall is a tall man in a coat that wants to share that. A tall man in a coat, just wandering the halls, minding his own business in like 1950s drab kinda. So we'll keep an eye out for that. As we keep hearing a door open and close, but we'll never see anybody.
That's weird.
We won't keep y'all with me while I walk down this hallway. See if we hear it again. So what I mean, guys, if you look all the way at the end, see how it does that? If it was straight, you'd be able to see that entire door out there. Crazy. Okay, guys, we've done quite a bit of exploring here. I hope you're enjoying this video. I'm going to take a break because it is nearly 3 a.m. Let me show you guys. Here's my phone. It is 2:54. We got 6 minutes to get ready to start our 3 a.m. challenge. So we'll be back real quick for you, but we're going to film a 3 a.m. challenge that hopefully is going to blow your mind. So Be right back. Oh my God, guys, we just filmed probably the best 3 a.m. challenge I've ever filmed. So many crazy things happened. Make sure when you go watch that 3 a.m. challenge, you put your earbuds in, guys, because I'm a little unnerved now, man. My nerves are tore up. This place is really freaky when you start digging into it. So, like I said, guys, just look forward to that. Now, we've explored pretty much all the ship for you guys, showed you all the cool spots. Now, we're going to show you our room. So, let's go check it out. Okay, this is our room right here, room 152. And I'm going to tell you guys, I was actually really impressed with this room. Look at this nice little area here, little vanity. Look here. And all this is in original condition, other than the big pipe.
I got my Mavic batteries charging.
So we got this over here. There's Mr. T, the Rex, hanging out. Look at these old luggage racks where they strap their, cargo. We got 2 comfortable beds. Well, we got blurry. Look at this old shelving. Have a spot for your pitcher, and then your water cup could go there. Actually got 2 portholes. One's open right now. The other one won't open. Yeah, and even a little modernized TV here. Pretty cool room. Now, what I'm most impressed with is the bathroom. So let me go show you that. Before we get there, here's some of the original features. This is the old heat and cool. So what they do is you turn this to warmer and then pipe in heat from the boiler room. Turn it to cold and then pipe in air from outside. So pretty neat that this is still here from the 30s. And then right in here, another original piece is this fan, and I'm in love with it. I wish it still worked, but they're non-operational right here. Tells you original ship fan. That is amazing. Now, pardon my towel on the floor where I took a shower, but it's the first cruise ship I've seen with a full-size bathtub and a full-size toilet. I keep getting blurred in here. But see, these don't work anymore, but this here is an example. They had hot fresh, cold fresh, hot salt, cold salt. So you take a salt bath in here. And then the push handle to flush the toilet. I had to flush that for you guys. Check out the sink. The old fixtures and faucets and stuff. Really good night, guys. We're gonna get some sleep. We got a big day tomorrow, and it's already after 3. It's like 4:30 now, I think. So we need to get some sleep. So good night, guys. Love you. All right, guys. We just spent the entire night on the Queen Mary, and I'm exhausted. We overslept a little bit. We got a long way to go this morning, but what a crazy night. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Me and Tim had a blast last night. We filmed some epic videos. So guys, hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check out my second channel, the John and Heather channel. It's a vlog channel of me and my wife, and then our wacky adventures and all that fun stuff. It's less scary and more just fun. But check those out. Thanks for coming, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Take it easy.